Today, we are diving into one of the biggest controversies in the beauty space of 2025. E.L.F. Cosmetics has been under fire for launching an ad campaign featuring comedian Matt Rife and drag performer Heidi in Closet. The campaign, Elfino and Schmarns, where they are prosecuting brands for high prices. The ad dropped on August 11th, 2025, so right in the middle of the month of August. Within days, people were commenting on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, and anywhere that this ad could be found, really, like, they were after E.L.F. for including Matt Rife in this ad campaign. Why? Why did this explode? Why was there so much backlash? Today we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about the ad, the backlash, who Matt Rife is, and the controversy behind Matt Rife. We're also going to talk about E.L.F.'s response and what the CMO had to say in regards to picking Matt Rife for their ad campaign. And could this be rage bait? Could they have intentionally released this advertisement with the intention of getting clicks and comments, even if they were bad comments? If you guys like content like this, then stick around. We're getting into it right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's talk about the ad.
Has overpriced beauty hurt your wallet?
E.L.F. that!
Elfino and Schmarns have gone to E.L.F. court for millions of clients, helping them to access beauty products they deserve at prices that won't injure their livelihoods.
Just ask the E.L.F. people.
I know a thing or two about red flags, and pricey makeup, you deserve better than that.
You may be entitled to benefits.
Let's get you those eyes, lips, funds.
Find out what your case and face are really worth.
Call us at 1-855-COLD-HARD-LASH.
That's 1-855-265-34.
273-2274.
How people gonna remember that?
Well, here's a number you can remember. $9.
Elfino and Schmarns, affordable beauty attorneys. We'll win the Elfing case for your eyes, lips, and face. Call 1-855-265-34273274.
Here is the original ad. It is styled like a parody, and they do have a really great energy behind it. It is witty, it is funny, it is not offensive by any means at all. The law offices of Elfino and Schmarns, they call out overpriced beauty, and honestly, I don't find this controversial in any way. I think this ad campaign was really good. It was really thought out. I am a digital marketer, and I have been in marketing for over 10 years, and I also have a degree in journalism, and coming from an objective approach, this ad is very witty, it's very charming, it's very funny, and the energy behind it was really great. But they included Matt Rife in their advertisement. So let's talk about why Matt Rife sparked this backlash. For those of you who don't know, Matt Rife was caught in a lot of controversy in 2023 in his Netflix special called Natural Selection, and he opened with a domestic violence joke about a woman with a black eye, and he was criticized about it. So when he was criticized about it, he doubled down with a very snarky, no apology Instagram post linking to a site selling helmets for special needs. Now, in that domestic violence joke, he said something along the lines of, "You probably wouldn't have a black eye if you knew how to cook." As Vulture reported, critics saw this as dismissive and offensive, especially towards women and domestic abuse survivors. So putting him in a beauty ad campaign, especially for a company that, you know, always thrives on like being yourself, and this ad campaign targets women, it was just an oxymoron in and of itself. It did not sit well with people. The internet literally wasted no time commenting on different portions of this advertisement. Nikki Tutorials, she posted, "And you lost me, Matt Rife, out of all people, so disappointed." Chriselle Staus, she commented under Diet Prada's post, and she said, "Was literally no one else available?" On Reddit, in the makeup addiction feed, users were discussing boycotting E.L.F. That's how serious this entire ad campaign was, featuring Matt Rife. TikTok and YouTube creators like James Welsh and Robert Welsh and other beauty creators called out the campaign as being like tone deaf and very off-brand. I did have a chance to watch Robert Welsh's video on this entire thing, and I will leave it linked for you guys in the description box down below. You should go check it out because he has a very good take on it as well. So what was E.L.F's response to the backlash, to all the comments that they received? So on August 13th, after a wave of backlash, they shared a post saying that the campaign missed the mark. Yeah, you bet it missed the mark, E.L.F. It really did. And it ended. But here's the kicker. The original story, the original advertisement is still available to watch on E.L.F. Cosmetics' Instagram. They didn't take it down. Yeah, they said it missed the mark, but they haven't taken down the actual advertisement that includes Matt Rife or any kind of formal apology. Now, Beauty of Fashion actually interviewed the CMO of E.L.F, Corey Marchesado, and she told Beauty of Fashion that Rife was picked because of his audience overlaps with the E.L.F Cosmetics demographics, which is mainly young women, which is really surprising that his demographics feature mainly young women when he's had such controversial jokes. She admitted that there was a gap between intention and impact, but claimed that the backlash intensity really surprised them. You bet it did. The biggest question that comes to mind was this entire situation rage bait? And when you look at the actual advertisement, like I said, it's witty, it is charming, it is energetic, it's funny. According to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, rage bait is when content is intentionally provocative to spark outrage and engagement. So did E.L.F do this on purpose? Did they cast Matt Rife to create rage among consumers, among Instagram just in general? Well, the advertisement itself doesn't seem to be really inflammatory. It was super witty, it was charming, it was funny, and it had a play on of the Salino and Barnes law firm that is featured in upstate New York, ironically, where I live. So I hear their commercials quite a bit, and that's why I find it even more funny. It definitely did enrage people because they chose Matt Rife. Here's the truth about it, okay? This is my take as a marketing professional. The more comments and shares and likes or clicks or any kind of traffic that you get on any kind of post, the further it goes in the algorithm. And at the end of the day, this was E.L.F's main goal. They wanted it to go further in the algorithm. It doesn't matter if it is a good comment or a bad comment, the algorithm just sees it as engagement, and engagement gets you more push in the algorithm, and it gets it seen by more people. That was E.L.F's intention at the end of the day. I think it was a bit naive of them to cast somebody like Matt Rife, who has been known for domestic violence jokes and making cracks at different types of things like that. Very controversial. It's like they didn't do their due diligence when it came to casting him for this particular role. Like, did they only look at Matt Rife? Did they only decide that Matt Rife was the one that they wanted to have in their advertisement, or did they actually vet a lot of people? Here's what I think that E.L.F could have done differently. Honestly, they should have vetted more comedians. There's a comedian I know that actually would have fit their demographic a heck of a ton better, and his name is Benedict Polizzi. And he features things like Who's Buying This?
On another episode of Who's Buying This? Who's buying this?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon with Cinnadust. Sounds like something I'd take at a Steve Aoki concert. This is the most if it ain't broke, don't fix it thing of all time. Here we go. This is what the JCPenney Christmas catalog smells like. Is this just gay bacon? Cinnamon, it's there. It tastes like a churro. Kind of tastes like one of those candles you buy in the TJ Maxx checkout line. Not mad. 9 out of 10. Hold on. Just eating the whole farm in one bite. 10 out of 10. Oh my God!
And he also does polite catcalling. And
Excuse me, miss. Yes. You look like the queen of country. Did you drop this? I love you. Damn, dog. I watch your award speech every day when I wake up.
You don't have to worry about me having one tonight. I'm looking all through.
Damn, boys. They say Backstreet's back. That's right. You guys never left. All right. Hey. Yes, sir. Dang, dog. Your song's been in my head for a year and a half straight.
It'll be there a lot longer, sir. Let's go. Can I say something to you? Yeah, man. God damn it, I had some bars up there, dog.
We out here being nice.
I will link his information down below. He's hilarious. He's a great comedian. He has been on F-Boy Island before, and he's just a really great comedian. He would have fit the demographic better for what Elfino and Schmarns was trying to promote, because Ben is that goofy comedian who does the who's buying this, and he does the polite catcalling. So he is respectful, he is polite, but he's also hilarious. Now, I don't think that that would have sparked any kind of controversy because Ben's content is not controversial. Matt Rife's content is controversial. They never should have cast Matt Rife in the first place. But setting that all aside, the other mistake that E.L.F made was that they never really submitted a formal apology to any of their consumers, to anybody on Instagram. It was just saying, like, it missed the mark, the campaign is over. Not an I'm sorry or a, you know, let's do something about this. It was just a laissez-faire explanation of what they felt happened after the backlash. So many people I saw commenting were like, you need to put all the profit that you made from this advertisement toward a domestic violence, like, charity, or any profit that you do make from this, you do need to put it towards some sort of charity for domestic violence. And a lot of people were still clapping back about the fact that they had chosen Matt Rife. It was such a horrible mistake by the brand. Now, how do they regain trust after this entire backlash? Because so many people are calling for E.L.F to be canceled. Honestly, their half-baked excuse of an apology, that's not okay. They need an I'm sorry. They need to make amends for what they have done by possibly donating to charity, and they need to issue a proper apology to whoever was offended for this entire ad campaign, with a promise that they are going to do better and vet whoever's in their commercials from now on, because it feels like they didn't vet Matt Rife at all. They just cared about his numbers more than anything. They didn't care about his reputation or what he would bring to the table. They just cared about the fact that he had a similar demographic for them. Instead, they kept leaning into clicks and comments, which really leads me to believe that it was this was so intentional. Like I said before, the algorithm thrives on engagement. So it feels like this was very much intentional by the brand, and they didn't really think about the cancel culture and that aspect of what could happen to the brand if they posted something like this, or when they posted something like this. So did E.L.F truly miss the mark with this ad campaign? Was it a calculated move for attention? I want to hear your comments down below, what you think about this entire situation. And if you find this breakdown super helpful, be sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I have objective, unfiltered content. I am a journalistic lens on the beauty space, bringing you objectivity and a marketing perspective. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and leave me a comment below what you think about this entire controversy. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope I get to see you in my next video. Bye!